name is Clint. I had very severe drop foot. To explain the difficulties, it would take a couple of hours because they were many. I had to put on something so I wouldn't drag my foot, because if I kept doing so, I'd be falling. So I had one of the stiff braces put on, which stopped me from dragging my feet, but it threw my entire back off. How has the elevated drop foot brace affected my functioning? As soon as I put it on and took the first few steps, I was in love with it. And I immediately had a change in the way I was able to walk. Even though I had a brace on, I still had the flexibility up and down, which allowed me to walk in a regular gait without raising me up like some other braces do. To compare the drop foot brace to others that I've used in the past, there is no comparison. I did not have to think about walking. It allowed me to be more comfortable. It allowed me to function better in my physical therapy classes, and it's taken a lot of pressure off of my back because there's no height increase. I'm able to go in any type of environment around. We're going to Hawaii this next week, and I can walk in the sand with it and be in the water. No other brace can do that.
Many people experiencing drop foot also experience inversion or eversion. Inversion is where the front of the foot pulls inward or medially. Eversion is where the front of the foot pulls outward or laterally. Both of these shoes are right shoes. To correct for eversion, using this brown shoe, we place both anchors on the inside or medial aspect of the shoe. To correct for inversion on this gray shoe, we place both anchors on the outside or lateral aspect of the shoe. On most tennis shoes, the eyelets run low enough to place the anchors in sequence on the bottom two eyelets. On this example of a left tennis shoe, the black anchors represent where the anchors are placed to correct for eversion, again on the inside, and the silver anchors represent where the anchors are placed to correct for inversion. Regarding where you put the anchors, they can be anywhere on the shoe that lifts your foot in the direction you desire. You may want to use an old shoe to experiment with anchor placement as well as how and where you place the lace. In the end, you'll have a brace that brings the inverted foot into a more neutral position where the lateral part of the foot lifts and is pulled outward, and where the everted foot is placed into a more neutral position where the medial aspect of the foot lifts and is pulled inward.
Jos mä sen tekisin paremmin.
Hyvä.
No nyt
Hyvä.
niin aivan ihanasti.
Niin.
Tosi hyvin.
Oletko sä nyt tyytyväinen?
Ole.
Ja nyt siinä oli ihan selkeä, niin kuin,
Joo.
sä otit sen, niin kuin sen kappalerytmin.
Joo.
Now, it's a revolutionary piece of equipment to help stroke patients regain movement in their arms. The Nuffield Orthopaedic Centre in Oxford is the first NHS hospital in the country to use a glove with springs.
In the second of our Health Check reports on the technology which is helping stroke patients, Tom Savides sees how they're learning to pick up and move objects again.
It looks like a robotic glove. Instead, this device is powered by the user to enable them to make a faster recovery.
It's fantastic. It's the only one that's available ready-made. It's customised for the client.
I went to sleep and then I don't remember anything.
It not only affected his speech, the right side of his body became paralysed. Without the device, you can see how Arun struggles to lift a ball with his right hand. The frustration is palpable. With support, you can pick up the ball and drop it with remarkable ease. The training device helps to not only mobilise the hand, but retrain the damaged brain.
With neuroplasticity, which is that ability for the brain to change itself, to repair some pathways or make new pathways, this allows him that opportunity to do that.
The device was designed by occupational therapists in the United States. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. In fact, it allows the hand to stretch out, and the tension in the fingertips makes releasing objects much easier. It costs about $2,200. Royal Rehab's was purchased using donations, while Arun's was funded by the Brain Injury Association. Thanks to this, Arun feels closer to achieving his goal. Gabriella Rogers, 9 News.
The Music Glove it's a device you can wear on your hands, and it'll help you recover hand movement ability if you use it to practice movement. And what it does is it senses when you make different grips, like a key pinch grip or a pencil grip, and then you use that to play a really engaging musical computer game. So you're essentially practicing these grips and playing music as you do it. So it's a very engaging way to get better at moving your hand.
It was going to improve my brain's ability to selectively move my fingers. It was fun to do, so that meant you didn't feel like you were working.
I don't use computers. It was a piece of cake. I think that even, like I say, even people that don't have a musical background, this will.
In traditional rehab, you actually get a pamphlet of exercises to do at home. The Music Glove is more interactive. It's actually giving you direct feedback on your performance. It gives you motivation to do the task. The patient has the ability to do it more frequently, and in addition, it gives them access to therapy which they might not have before.
Oh, the music section, gosh, it's great. It's great. It's the best thing, the whole thing is absolutely great. But I remember the words, and I sing along with them, and I do it, and it's marvelous.
I've never seen a reaction to a device like the Music Glove. Everyone who's tried it really has just enjoyed it, has seen the benefit of it.
I know everybody's different, and every case is different. But on mine, that's been the best tool.
I was very surprised at the end to see how much patients improved and how much even their perception of improvement that they made. They would come in and give me specific activities each time that they could do now. They can maybe button a button or undo a pill lid or snap off a cap. Those are the small things that really in therapy we don't have time and we can't address to the extent that the Music Glove can cover.
I would just, in closing, I would just recommend this to anybody that's looking for something to improve their mobility, to improve the communication between their brain and your impaired hand, to improve coordination, to help keep you on a schedule that will improve the part that your hand has been impaired. Very good program.
Physical therapy is extremely important for recovering movement after your stroke. However, most stroke survivors find that they are still far from their movement goals after being discharged from the hospital. That's why we made FitMe. FitMe is a rehabilitation device that lets you continue your therapy from the comfort of your own home. It focuses on the most important element for speeding up recovery, making a large number of repetitions. With FitMe, you simply select the body part you would like to work on and click Start. The FitMe system will automatically suggest exercises for you based on your stage of recovery. As you continue to improve each day, FitMe will adapt to keep you moving forward. Join our FitMe community and take charge of your recovery today.
Parasol Medical. Microbe Care, a unique patented EPA-registered, molecularly bonded antimicrobial technology. Microbe Care by Parasol Medical, because the world is not a clean room.